Professor, once you arrive at the cartographer, you need to find out what Atriox is planning to use it for.
Understood, Captain. Isabel gave me everything the UN... Up ahead. That's where we need to go. Come on. Oh, great. That was our way in.
Spirit of Fire Actual, we've got a problem. The route through to the map room is blocked by some kind of energy shield.
Can you open it, Professor?
Well, we're in the right place. Those power signatures I detected in the central chamber must be connected to this energy shield somehow.
Spirit of Fire, we may be here a while. Let's find a way to open the shield. Wait. What's that sound? Banshees. Spirit of Fire, we're gonna need those Wolverines.
Already standing by, Jerome.
Pelican leaving the DZ and returning
I'm under attack from enemy air units. Over.
Generator constructed. Generator upgrade complete.
Spartan Jerome here. On the way. I'll take it, sir. On my way.
Generator constructed.
In order, Marine. Moving out, squad. Let's get going.
More Banshees. Take them down, Wolverines.
Orders. Let's go.
I'll see it gets done. I'm under fire from air units.
Our base is under attack.
ETA on repairs.
Turret constructed.
Reporting, sir. I'm there. Moving to position. Making my way.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
On the move.
Generator upgrade complete.
Just show me the hostiles, sir. Moving out. Enemy spotted. For the UNSC! 09!
Turret constructed.
Good as there. Moving! I'll get there. I'll consider it a workout.
Turret upgraded.
I'm under fire from enemy birds. Hostile down. Do we have any anti-air support? Over. Looking forward to taking on the enemy. I'm there, sir. Moving out.
Marines. Marines go reporting for duty.
Getting hit by enemy infantry.
Marines ready to serve.
092, moving out.
On the ground.
Suit it up.
Turret constructed.
Running estimates. Wolverine on the way.
Stand
Spartan,
to,
moving
troops.
out.
Eyes on me, Marines.
Vehicle level 1 researched. Logistics level 1 researched.
Sound off, Marines.
On the move. Making my way. On my way. Moving out. Spartan, moving out. On the way.
Generator upgrade complete.
Getting going. Making my way.
Receiving fire.
Leader point earned.
They ain't getting up from that. Where'd you
Turret
want,
constructed.
Under assault from enemy ground.
On
Gear
my
up,
way.
Leathernecks.
Moving out. On the way. On the move. Professor, there's some kind of forerunner structure here.
That's the conduit for the energy shields, but the Banished have locked it down. As much as I'd like a more scientific solution, I think you're just going to have to destroy it to force it to shut down.
Only one way to find out. Weapons free, team. Target that conduit. I'm there. Spartan, moving out. Moving to position. Moving out. They're as good as dead. Did you feel that, Professor?
The cartographer's sending in sentinels to protect itself. We can't take on those sentinels. Fall back.
So ready to go.
Wolverine here. What you got for us?
Looks like they're here to stay, Professor. Any ideas?
What's the status of our special project, Isabel?
It's ready, Professor. You guys might want to hold on to something down there.
Look alive, Marines.
What was that?
An EMP targeted to disrupt the Sentinel's command network. Good work, Isabel.
Area's clear. Everyone back to work.
Turret upgraded.
Marines ready to
This won't be
serve.
a problem.
Wrong. The Sentinels are on their way back.
Yes, sir. Ready to go. Just give us
Clear those sentinels. Our weapons aren't making a dent.
Isabel, we're going to need another EMP to clear them out.
Wolverine, reporting for duty.
ready, Jarhead.
On my way.
Leader power ready.
Nice and simple.
Supply pad constructed.
Double time. That did it. We've opened the energy shield to the central chamber, Professor. What happens now?
Let's find out.
Professor, wait!
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Phew, smells bad. Brute bad. They must have been using these passages to avoid the Sentinels. Okay, there are 3 more conduits in this area. Each of them are controlling the Forerunner shield, blocking our path to the map room. So you'll need to shut down every one of them.
I never expected it to be easy, Professor.
Watch out for the Sentinels. They'll swarm in once you start attacking the conduits.
Then we better work fast. Let's find those conduits, people.
We're up, Leathernecks.
Systems
way.
calibrated.
Making my way. Moving to position. I'm there.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
Stand to.
Turret upgraded. Turret upgraded.
On the
Get
move.
yourself in order, Marines.
Moving to position. On my way. On the way. Making my way. Moving out. Getting going. Moving to position. On the way. Spartan, moving out. On the move. Getting going.
I have my eyes on enemy units. Over.
Ready for duty. Enemy neutralized. On the double. Moving. I'm under fire from ground troops.
Eyes on me, Marines.
Us ready to launch. All in hand.
Wiping out hostiles.
Count on
Get
it.
into cover quick. Sentinels coming.
Moving
Just
out.
give me the coordinates
I'm
and
there.
let me do the rest. Ready
On
to
my
serve.
way.
Systems calibrated.
They'll regret running into me. Almost down, sir. 10-4. They'll wish they were never born.
Sentinel wave incoming. Take cover.
For the case.
Moving out. I'm there, sir. Double time.
Wolverine here. Show me the target.
092. Ready to go.
Move out, Marines. Move out.
Ready to serve.
Smart,
Calculating
moving out.
trajectories.
Enemy spotted.
On the move.
Marines under fire from enemy ground troops.
On my way. Easily done.
I'm on it.
Sound off, Marines. Take that point, Marines.
That's the first conduit, Professor.
Just 2 more to go.
I'll see it gets done. It's all in hand.
092, moving out. On the run.
Marines! Let's do this, troops! I ain't giving anyone a piggyback. Let's go! Move out with me!
On the double. Good as there.
What about...
Leader power ready.
Look alive, Marines!
I'm getting shelled by artillery. Over.
Just to give you the coordinates,
Nothing like
let's
a
do the
little
rest.
target practice. Keep clear of those sentinels. Our weapons aren't making a dent. 092, moving out. I'm there, sir. Double time. Not exactly a hard target, sir.
The Sentinels are coming back.
Let's show them what we can do.
We're nearly there, Jerome. 1 more, and we'll be through the shield.
Wake up, troops! Hostiles!
Moving.
Marines ready to serve! Let's get going!
092 reporting, sir.
Running estimates. I'm being attacked
Moving
by
out.
enemy.
On the double.
Enemy.
5 by 5. Let's remind him who we
Wolverine
are.
receiving fire from ground troops. Over. I'm on
Moving.
it.
I'm there, sir. I'll get there.
Wolverine under attack from enemy troops.
On the run. I'll try not to enjoy it, sir.
I'm under attack from the enemy. I'm receiving fire from air units.
092, moving out. Double time.
Watch out. We got hostiles. Wolverine under attack. Over.
Run.
We've reduced an enemy structure to rubble.
I have a confirmed kill on my target. I'm under attack from ground troops. Over.
Taken out an enemy structure.
I'm being attacked from enemy ground troops.
Brandon understood.
I'm under fire from ground
You
troops.
got it. Making a mess of them. You can count on me, sir.
We've taken out one
We've
of their
destroyed an
buildings.
enemy structure.
Good as there. Moving out. On the run.
Hostile spotted. Sending coordinates.
Eyes on me, Marines!
On the move.
Leader power ready.
We're up! Leathernecks.
Off I
Is there
go.
a mechanic about? I need urgent repair, sir. Is there a mechanic about? Systems calibrated. I'm out of here.
Marines reporting for duty.
Is there an ETA on repair? Rolling out. Calculating trajectories. Just give me the coordinates and let me
You
do the
ready,
rest.
jarheads? On the double.
Confirm visual on hostiles.
It'll be a
Over.
walk in the park. Professor, the Banished have engineers.
Take them out before they repair the conduits.
Hostile
Leader power ready.
Jerome, we need those engineers gone before we can take out the conduit.
Affirmative. I'll cut through this. Engineers are down, team. Target the conduit.
Watch out. The Banished are sending in more engineers.
092, ready to go. Engineers are down, team. Target the conduit.
fire for ground troops. I'm on the case. Systems calibrated.
Walk in the
The
park.
Sentinels are coming back.
You got it. I'm under assault from enemy infantry. 10-4. You can count on me, sir.
Reporting for duty.
Enemy target down.
Let's show them what we can do. That's the last conduit.
Wolverine under attack from enemy troops.
We've got a new problem. Protector Sentinels incoming. They're not part of the swarm, so we should be able to damage them.
Receiving.
Our base is under attack.
Troops down.
The enemy has destroyed one of our buildings.
Yes, sir. 092, moving out. Moving out. I'm there. Spartan Jerome here. I needed a little exercise. Looking forward to taking on the enemy. Getting going. Suit it up.
Wolverine ready for orders.
Our base is under attack. The enemy has destroyed one of our buildings.
Under
Catching
aerial
over the
assault.
hostiles, sir. Moving to position.
I have a confirmed kill on my target.
Get yourself in order,
Leader power
Marine.
ready.
Calculating trajectories. Running
On
estimates.
the way.
Just give me the
My way.
coordinates and let me do the rest.
Turret constructed.
Ready to serve.
On the way. I'm there. Moving out. Good
Count
there.
on it, sir.
Making my way.
Turret upgraded.
Forward to taking on the enemy. Spartan moving out.
I'm under fire from air units.
Our base is under attack. Turret constructed.
Red, understood.
092, ready to go. On my way. Getting going.
MLRS ready to launch. Wolverine here. plans you got for me?
Stand
On the
to,
move.
troops.
On my way. Spartan, moving out. On the move. Moving out. On the way.
Turret upgraded.
We got hostiles, team. Spartan under fire from enemy air units.
Wolverine under aerial assault.
I'm there, sir. Moving to position. Make my way.
Isabel, there's another swarm blocking our entrance to the map room. Power up the EMP.
Enemy birds. Nothing like a little target practice. On the way. Moving out. Getting going. Spartan.
That's cleared them out.
That looks like it did
Base
it,
is
Professor.
under attack.
It's all yours.
Time to find out what Atriox has been up to. I can see so much of the Ark from here. Weapon systems, environmental controls, bioresource libraries, and the Ark's portal network. Captain, Atriox has been using the cartographer to map and take over the Ark's portal nodes. There's thousands of them. He's got coverage over the whole of the Ark.
That's how his troops seem to be everywhere at once. At least we know how he's doing it now. Professor, I need to know how he's controlling that network so we can take it out. Do you have what you need?
Well, I'd love to stay and find out more, but I'd say that's our cue to go.
Spirit of Fire. We're on our way back.
You fought with honor. Victory.
attitude?
Take a bus next time. You're killing the sidewalk.
What's the attitude? Hey!
Below!
You vole, fucker! Things are getting really hot. For real!
I ain't worried about none of you.
Watch my back, Holmes! Fuck you, punk!
face!
No,
Die!
kid.
Die!
You're going nowhere!
Shit, you okay?
You're dead!
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around. I'll get there as soon as I can.
worst is the cracks in the city's infrastructure. As they sit in their car and read their Epsilon lessons, they become angry at a driver who's cut them off when they themselves have run a red light. Wanting to change the world without discovering one's true self is like covering the ground in leather. It's much easier to wear shoes. Go buy a pair of Prolabs, why don't you? That's all I've got.
Thanks, Mac.
Hey, this is KULT, low power beach radio.
Bow to your master!
You should go. Calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. It's on the way. You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. I'll bring it by.
Show you know that's my family. It's not only crack we cook, you know this my family. You ain't my family, can't put that on me family. Live with family, my family rise and tan family. You know what I do with this hammer, full no bang and know this jam. People are show.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? Aight, I'll get back to work. I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? It's coming at you.
Get lost. Listen up, fucking imbecile.
Joy Orbison, I'm still sleeping Los Santos.
Stopped with plays known for concealing bits. They rate what I rap, but they say there's realism. I can get a man touch without moving my hand. Get a man touch. Every month the Jake's intruding my gang. What full gang unit want me and can. Cramming the nine, assuming it's man. That's what they think. Free all the guys soon land. Left my crew in the camp. Free. When they back, they move with the gang. Gang movements. They don't know how the jets them do it. How we pop up, they in ends intruding. Not locked up, fence concluded. Keep assuming. Could get confusing. They don't know how the jets them moving. 98 gang told them it's just music. Gang movements. They don't know how the jets them do it. How we pop up, they in ends intruding. Not locked up, fence concluded. Keep assuming. Could get confusing. They don't know how the jets them moving. 98 gang told them it's just music.
Yeah, still slipping Los Santos.
Notice some.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round. I'll bring it to you.
this fantastic performance art piece later, where a group of people in black onesies take apart an antique typewriter. They eat each piece, defecate it out, and put it back together and type a letter to future generations. Really original stuff you probably wouldn't comprehend. You're on Radio Mirror Park. We're miles ahead of the music industry. Once these bands make it big, it is over.
You fucked with the wrong soldier!
I need cover, now!
Get in there, damn it, go!
Basketball isn't easy. All my life, I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible over and over and over again. Because giving up is not an option. And when you feel like you've reached your limit, it's only the beginning.
Start it.
Time changes, new faces.
We make it cool to be something. We make it cool to be something. We make it cool to be something.
And a good-natured back and forth between the players while we wait to get this one underway. Round one of the East rolls on. Game two alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Washington Wizards. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And as we take a look live here at the Kid, guys, what's your take?
Well, what I like about him, Kevin, is his ability to shake a defender loose off the dribble and find a high-quality shot for himself. He is a very slippery player.
And, Steve, we've also heard people point out how many minutes he plays, which is large. I mean, even more impressive to me isn't simply that he plays those big minutes, it's that he does it full speed 100% of the time.
Take a look at the Wizards. A successful outing in game one has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game two on their home court.
And anytime you can go up 2-0 in a series, it's not a guarantee, but history tells us that you almost always win. So huge game here tonight.
Well, I'll take it a step further and say whichever team wins this game will go on to win the series, Steve. It's a bold statement to make, but I'm not afraid of bold statements. I do believe that.
Count the bucket.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Crawford kicks to Whiteside. Wade. There's the feed to Space. Crawford outside. There's the triple, and that is good. Crawford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now here's Crawford. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to speak with head coach Tyrone Corbin. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal is to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Space. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Wade. And so he draws the foul on the shot and trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
So he gets them both. And Washington has possession. They easily took Thursday's game.
Yeah, guys, it was just their night. It seemed like they hit every shot they looked at.
Absolutely. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players eventually just infected everybody. You know, he can be a little awkward with the ball sometimes when it's in his hands, but not that time.
Why do you think it is we don't see more of those out of him, Steve?
I don't know. I mean, he's certainly got the size. He just lacks the confidence, I think, sometimes near the basket.
Here's Okafor, following the score by Miami. The pass to the kid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. 2 shots. And he makes the first. Kyle Quinn is checked in for Whiteside. Both free throws good from the kid.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
He'd have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. It's Crawford with the drive. It's stolen.
Striving to make myself better.
Everybody get up.
Basketball isn't easy.
Basketball season has returned.
It's been a long...
The Verizon Center filled to capacity. Round one of the East rolls on. Game two alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Keller. This is Kevin Harlan. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And as we take a look live here at the Kid, guys, what's your take?
And this is a guy who's made the power slam his trademark, Kevin. So we'll just have to see who he throws it down on tonight.
And Steve, we've also heard people point out how many minutes he plays, which is large. I mean, even more impressive to me isn't simply that he plays those big minutes, it's that he does it full speed 100% of the time.
Take a look at the Wizards. A successful outing in game one has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game two on their home court.
And anytime you can go up 2-0 in a series, it's not a guarantee, but history tells us that you almost always win. So huge game here tonight.
Well, I'll take it a step further and say whichever team wins this game will go on to win the series, Steve. It's a bold statement to make, but I'm not afraid of bold statements. I do believe that.
Here's Crawford after the made shot from the Kid. Wade kicks to Spates. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Whiteside. And that's good off the glass that time. Whiteside's got his first 2 points of the night.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. Coach didn't mince words for his team, telling them that even though they took game one, they'll need to come out and play the same way to keep home court advantage. He said, so far, we've just held serve, and it's only going to get tougher from here on out.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Wade dishes to Crawford. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops for Crawford. Both free throws good from Crawford. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's the Kid, guarded by Crawford. Crawford with the steal. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Okafor against Spates. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. And again, it's the Heat missing. And the Wizards with possession. It's a 3-point game. They easily took Thursday's game.
Yeah, in that game, Kevin, they did damage in all sorts of different ways. They were pretty much unstoppable offensively.
Yeah, it was showtime, Steve. They showed off every resource they had at that end of the floor.
Wade kicks to Crawford. Back to Wade. He passes to Buddington. Miami no good on that time either. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to the Kid. He dishes it to Seraphin. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Here's Wade. Passes it to Buddington. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Buddinger's got himself on the board with 3 there. Washington trailing. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The Kid passes to Seraphin. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. To foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Budinger, no rock. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The kid passes to Okafor. Here's the kid. Nice ball movement by Washington. Porter kicks to Serafin. Dishes to Porter. And there's the pass to the kid. And there's the feed to Beal. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And this gives us a chance to look at the point guards who had the most success from before in the regular season. As you look at the kid leading the league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks. And of course, John Wall doing even more. Wade dishes to Crawford. He feeds it to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Crawford. Crawford left side. Good. Wizards trail by 3. Here's the kid. Porter with it. Here's Serafin. And it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
For Washington, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Miami. Johnson left side, guarded by Rogers. And the shot is good from Johnson.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
There's the dish to Beal. Kicks it to Serafin. Porter defended by Budinger. It's Beal on the wing. Up top, Serafin. Rocket 6. Here's the kid. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. The kid's got 6.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Pass to Wade. Wade left side. He kicks to Budinger. 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. Now Washington takes it the other way. Pass to the kid. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And Budinger kicks to Wade. Guarded by Porter. Well, fade away. They get the rebound. O'Quinn. And the kid picks up the foul. Crawford outside. He passes to Thorpe. Back to Crawford. It's stolen. Jung in at point guard. Kevin Serafin is out there with Okafor. And it's Williamson here at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Wizards.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Thanks, guys. The kid in their last game against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He ended with 25 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
Chase Budinger, he's jacked in for Thorpe. Spates the pass to Budinger. Feeds it to Crawford. He dishes it to Spates. Just 5 on the clock. And that one hits back iron.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Textbook defending there. He didn't give him an inch of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, great footwork and terrific positioning, Clark.
Down low. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
They have no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Now here's Buttinger inside. Here's O'Quinn. Can't connect from short range. Beal against Crawford. Porter passes to Rogers. The Wizards working the ball around now. Porter, no luck. The Heat trail by 12. Now Crawford. He has 7. Crawford right side. Passes it to Buttinger. Crawford kicks to Buttinger. Crawford looking to end the drought. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Crawford's got 9. Wizards leading by 10. Here's the kid. Crawford with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. By himself. And Buttinger with the stuff.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition. Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Now here's Wade. Defense right on him. Dishes it to Buttinger. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 7.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Well, they were shooting well early on. I like their skill. Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams were the toughest on opposing ball handlers in a regular year. The Wizards 5th.
Kevin, time and time again, this team has proved during the regular season that they were a force to be reckoned with at the defensive end of the floor. Active, always in the stands, always applying pressure.
He's a scrapper, guys. Never slows up and throws his body around with utter disregard for his own safety. You gotta love his approach to the game.
Maybe that takes a toll on him over the course of a season, but really, that's the only way he knows how to go about it.
And the pass to the kid. 43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The feed to Porter. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Afolabi. Good on the jump shot. Here's the kid. He's got 10. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. The kid's got 6 points in the quarter.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
With Samart. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
What unbelievable.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
Yeah, the defensive effort and intensity has been fantastic, and you can tell he's really inspiring his team with his play.
Yeah, his emotion and his production. He's been patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there, and He's really made a statement with this defensive effort.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Spades with a screen on Beal. Beal against Wade. Shoots from 12. That one rolling around and rims out.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of a hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Here's Jung. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And now it's an 11-point Wizards lead. Crawford gets a screen from Spates. Whiteside kicks to Spates. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Emeka Okafor.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And both free throws good for Spates. Wizards leading by 9. Here's the kid. Leads him in there. And it's Okafor missing. Crawford kicks to Wade. He feeds it to Whiteside. Crawford outside. It is now to Beal. No luck. Wade with the defensive effort. The Heat trail by 9. Buttinger, the pass to Whiteside. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. On defense, Washington. Buttinger dishes to Whiteside. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Washington calls timeout. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. So important to hydrate yourself, and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch. Such an aggressive attitude he has. No invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
Kicks to Okafor, to the middle. Seraphin makes it off the glass. Seraphin's got 8.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
The shot by Wade, no good.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Here's Jung, and he uses the glass on the layup. The Kids back 9 points here in the second half.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely here it comes. See if you can stop it.
And here's Wade. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Buttinger against Porter. The Heat rebound. Out to Wade. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Wade. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play here. Rejected by Beal. And he gets it back.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the officials.
The Heat have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. The Heat making a switch here, and he's good on the second. Wizards leading by 12. Here's the kid. 21 points in the game. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Now let's go to the 2K scoreboard. During the regular season, these point guards were the best rebounders at that position. As you look at the kid, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And as you see by his spot on that list, guys, very few point guards in the league can rebound like he can. Very few. He has a knack for always being in the right place when the shot goes up.
And he uses his body like a big man at times. I mean, he doesn't try to just sneak his way into the paint. He muscles his way in and carves out space under the basket. He must have been a post player in his youth.
And Seraphin backs down. The kid passes to Ariza. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Johnson. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Lambert the pass to Johnson. He passes to Lambert. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 5. Washington leading now by 8. Doubled by Buttinger. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Whiteside's checked in for Miami. Knocks it loose. And Buttinger kicks to O'Quinn. There's the pick. Feeds to Buttinger. 6 to shoot. It's good from long range. Buttinger's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, man, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And a good one, defensively and offensively. It's been a terrific stretch for him.
Tries to snap the cold streak. Ariza no up. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for the kid. He's got 21 points and 2 blocks. That's dominance he's showing.
You're not going to see displays like this one too often, guys.
And Miami making a change here. Both good from the line that time.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
He kicks to Buttinger. Passes to Lambert. He dishes it to Buttinger. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Wall. Here we go now. Here's McCarty. And another miss by Washington. The Heat trail by 7. The pass to Lambert. Leaps for it. Dishes to Buttinger. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Seraphin.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Back to Ariza. All sorts of time. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Ariza's got his first bucket of the night. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lambert covered by Wall. Lambert the pass to O'Quinn. The feed now to Buttinger. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Buttinger's got 12 points in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to the kid. He feeds it to Wall. In transition, here comes Miami. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
From the high post. Jump shot is good that time. 12 points for him. Crawford outside. Launches a 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. First round. welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Wizards.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. are the wingmen. Trevor Ariza out there with Okafor, and it's the kid in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. The Heat trail by 9. Now here's Wade. Spades with a screen on Porter. Wade outside. Off the pick. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Wizards leading by 7. The kid passes to Ariza. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Free throw drops for Ariza.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
And Miami making a change here. Buttinger's checked in. Wade with it. Now Beal defending. Shot clock at 6. Wade dishes to Crawford. Miami needs to get a shot off. Buttinger, again the Heat, good for 2. Wizards leading by 11. The kid passes to Okafor. That one goes. Count.
Well, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
Wade gets a screen from Spates. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Pass to the kid. Shoots. It's rebounded by Buttinger. Buttinger's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Crawford. In low to Spates. And down it goes, jamming that one home. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, Tyrone Corbin had some advice for the team in that last huddle. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
Crawford against Beal. Jung launches it. He goes up again. Nice D from Crawford. The Heat trail by 15. The dish to Buttinger. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Crawford. Crawford gets a screen from O'Quinn. Oh, that's blocked. Feeds to Porter. Wade with the defensive effort.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
That's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
That's doing some skyscraping.
We're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
Flashy pass, monster dunk, whatever it is. I mean, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
That's good from the kid.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
Here's O'Quinn. And Spates backing in. With the fadeaway. That's good. Spates has got 6 here in this quarter. Wizards leading by 16. The kid passes to Okafor. Kicks to Beal. Wade is covering. Okafor sets the pick for Beal. Porter, he dishes it to Seraphin. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 6 rebounds now in the game. From 18 feet away, Beal pulls it in. Beal's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Another bucket in the paint? That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done. You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
No good from the kid. The Heat trail by 16. Crawford drives in. He passes it to Buddington. Back to Crawford. He kicks it to Buddington. Fires from deep. Gets it to go. Buddinger's got 10 points in just the second half.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second 3 of the half.
Whiteside's checked in for cover.
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
And they should be. And that was one elaborate finish.
Crawford kicks to Spates. Here's the kid. And he finishes nicely on the way. The kid's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Whiteside defended by Seraphin. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second.
I'm sure he'd like that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving points at the line.
Here's Chung. It's blocked. 1:41 left in the 4th quarter. Crawford drives in. Crawford right side. Budinger up top. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Crawford. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Wizards. The kid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Wade brings the double team. And Beal kicks to Porter. Sinks the 3-pointer. And the Wizards lead by 19.
Now that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Wade dishes to Spates. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Now the pass to Buddington. Again, the miss by the Heat. Now here's Crawford. Not a lot of room. Dishes it to Budinger. Here's the 3. Beal pulls it in. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to the kid. Shoots the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sound.
Wade with it. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
That'll do it for now for Steve.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team in. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. I done kept it real from the jump. Living at my mama's house, we'd argue every month. I was trying to get it on my own. Working all night, traffic on the way home, and my uncle calling me like, where you at? I gave you the keys, so you bring it right back.
You guys took care of business at home, winning the first 2 games and putting the pressure on the other guys to hold serve on their home court. What's the plan for this team to try to steal one on the road?
For their purchase, surely appreciate it. What you about to witness is my thoughts. Just my thoughts, man. Right.
Welcome everyone to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It is great to have you with us. We've got the Washington Wizards taking on Miami. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And guys, taking a look at Dwayne Wade, what will we see from him?
Well, you always know that you can count on to make a play offensively. Big pass, big shot, whatever it is, he's got great awareness of what's going on the court.
And let's not leave out another branding mark of his status as much in the clutch. When the big shot's needed to win a ball game, everybody in the building knows he's going to take it. It doesn't make any difference, though. He still finds a way to knock it down.
Take a look at the Heat. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
Yeah, tough start to this series, but you come home, you win 1 game, and that changes the momentum. And that has to be the focus here tonight. Just win 1 game in your building.
Yeah, it's basically do or die. There's no doubt about that. They can't be discouraged by the 2 losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The crowd isn't discouraged. We know that much. Just listen to them.
Now, here's Porter after the miss from Crawford. 6 to shoot. Here's Jung. No good. And it's Miami the other way. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
Great open look there. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Crawford with the ball. Budinger, the pass to Crawford. And Okafor sends it back. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Pass to the kid. The feed to Porter. Pulls it up. Misses the rim jam.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Wade outside. It's intercepted. Pass to Porter. By himself.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure. How many times have we seen him do that? Just batter a defense with his ability to explode to the basket.
And Beal kicks to Porter. Pass to the kid. Guarded by Crawford. Here's Chung. It's hauled in by the Heat. Spades has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Wade dishes to Crawford. Spades lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, for Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The kid passes to Okafor. Gets the bucket. Okafor's got his first points of the night.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Crawford drives in. Wade against Porter. And there's the pass to the kid. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Tyrone Corbin.
He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in this situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of him. He said, "We didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home." Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Rogers checked in for Washington. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Crawford, looking for his first basket still in this one. Kicks to Buttinger. Pocket 6. Back to Crawford. Feeds it to Buttinger. To stop the run. Miami no good on that time either. Washington leading now by 8. Beal with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. That drops. The kid's got 5.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here's Crawford. He dishes it to Buttinger. There's the triple. Gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
Boy, he's looked great so far, right from the opening tip. Offensively, looks like he's brought his A game.
The kid passes to Beal. There's the pick. He kicks it to Seraphin. Gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Now here's Wade. Wade, right side, fade away, and that one's good. Wade's got his second basket of the game. Washington leading now by 7. It is now to Porter. He passes to the kid.
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. And as a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And I know nothing fires him up more than a huge jam right in the face of an opponent. I mean, those facials get him going. Don't discount how that can deflate the defender and the other team, too.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. They set the pick. Dishes it to Johnson. He feeds it to O'Quinn. And the shot falls short this time. Washington's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Wall passes to the kid. The feed now to Ariza. Ariza, right side. That's good. Ariza's got his first basket of the night.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Now Now here's Crawford. Passes to Lambert. Back to Crawford. And a foul on the shot. They'll go to the stripe for 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one.
Closing in on 4 minutes play here in the second quarter. And Beal kicks to Okafor. Pass to Porter. Feeds to Beal. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Here's the kid. Wade is covering. The shot's good from the kid.
He doesn't need to fade away on that move. He can go straight up, make it an easier shot.
So on the floor for Washington, Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. are the wingmen. Kevin Serafin is out there with Okafor, and it's the kid in at the 1 spot. Now here's Crawford. Fires for 3, and good on the basket. Cook it. Lovinger's got 10 points in the game.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
The pass to the kid. Wade brings the double team. Okafor kicks to Serafin. Here's Jung. He goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
And Miami has possession following the bucket by the Wizards. Wade left side. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 12 points for him.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
And Beal kicks to Porter. Off target with his 3.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Spades with a screen on Beal. Okafor comes in with the double team. Now here's Beal. He's got 5. He passes to the kid. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Here is the list of players you do not want to send to the charity stripe. The regular season's best free throwers. And you look at the kid, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line and it's nearly automatic.
Sometimes it's overlooked the importance of knocking down free throws. And guys like him that can knock down a high percentage of their free throws, they're invaluable. Whether they get to the line a lot or not, the fact is, when they knock them down at a high percentage, they're helping their team.
Here's Crawford, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Wizards making a switch here. For Washington, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. The kid in their last game against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He finished with 36 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing for.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
And here are the Heat now after the missed 3 from the kid. Kicks it to Johnson. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Wizards making a switch here. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Johnson right side. 6 on the shot clock. Misses from close range. Wizards leading by 3. The kid passes to...
Hammer time! Hammer time! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
So it's Miami now after the basket by Washington. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. .15 seconds left here in the second. No good from Lambert.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
And the foul goes on Jordan Crawford. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
In a tight game here.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
What unbelievable.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
Well, I love his tenacity defensively. The way he plays at that end of the floor, it's been a major factor here in this game.
And as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance and uncomfortable.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Maurice Spates out there with Whiteside. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Jordan Crawford, and it's Budinger in at the 3 spot. And here's Serafin. Passes it to the kid. He dishes it to Porter. Shot, high post, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. So it's Miami now. 7-point differential. Wade dishes to Whiteside. Budinger with it. Now guarded by Porter. Crawford kicks to Budinger. Back to Crawford. 5 on the clock. Budinger, the pass to Wade. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Wizards leading by 7. Here's the kid. He's got 12. Off target at the rim.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
And Budinger kicks to Crawford. Wade outside. There's the dish to Budinger. He kicks it to Crawford. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound Heat. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, this kid is big and he's athletic and he can really block and affect shots. So that's the big part of his game. Defensively, just taking up space and trying to be imposing at the rim.
It does seem almost mean when he tosses a guy away, but that's the kind of intimidating presence he can be. Now here's Beal. He has 7. Okafor with the screen on Crawford. Off the pick. And Okafor slams it in.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Crawford. Here's Whiteside. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Serafin.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Now, here's Porter. 8 points for him. Here's Beal. The wing jumper off target. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Crawford dishes to Wade. He feeds it to Whiteside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter. Dishes to Beal. Now the feed to Porter. And he's good on the 3-ball. Porter's got 11 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Jung, throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Miami. Now here's Crawford, trying to break that ice-cold streak, and there's the rejection.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
And the Wizards making a change here. Budinger against Porter. Here's Jung. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And here's Budinger after the basket by Washington. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
It's been a nice game for Budinger. 10 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Washington. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to the kid. The Wizards working the ball around now. Seraphin kicks to Porter. For the 3. They get it again. Feeds to Seraphin. Johnson's there. The pass to the kid. Outside for Beal. Lets a floater go. Gets it to go. Beal's got 9.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Now Wade, he's got 12. Here's Afarabi, blocked. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Now let's take a brief moment to see which teams were the best at shooting the ball from deep in the regular season. In the third position, the Wizards.
Boy, this team has an awful lot of confidence, Kevin, from behind the three-point line. I think in large measure because they have multiple three-point shooters. They don't have to rely on 1 or 2 guys. They've got a number of capable three-point shooters, and that gives you confidence as a team. Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And the Wizards making a change here. Seraphin the pass to the kid. Wall. It's Ariza on the wing. Back to Wall. It's Ariza on the wing. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Ariza's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, they're in great position here, and it's thanks in large parts of their three-point shooting.
You called that right. They are lighting it up from behind the arc this half.
And the Wizards making a change here. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Gets it to go. He's got 5. Now the Wizards with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Jung. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Jordan Crawford's checked in for Dwayne Wade. .132 left in the third. Another steal. Here's Jung. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Washington.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they...
The rim is shaking. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Deflecting. Crawford outside. Miami no good on that time either.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
Yep, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Pass to Ariza. Kicks at the wall. 6 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Crawford outside. Leads him in there. And it's good. Pop through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, you take the bump to maintain control of your body and put it in the hole. Tremendous play.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. So the Wizards 5 right now. Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. are the wing. Trevor Ariza out there with Okafor. And it's the kid in at the point guard. Ford kick. To Buddington. He passes it to Speights. Good. Speights has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Heat.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
The kid passes to Okafor. And that one's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. And defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
And the Heat making a change here. Wade's checked in. Passes it to O'Quinn. And Okafor sends it back. Crawford outside. Goes back up. Here's Speights. And at last, they get one to fall. Speights has got 4 points this quarter. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. The kid passes to Ariza. He dishes it to Porter. Back to Ariza. It's up a 3. That's good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Crawford with the ball. Crawford left side. O'Quinn, the jump hook. Okafor with the rebound.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
Wizards making a switch here. Pass to Lambert. Johnson the screen. The dish to Buddington. He kicks it to Johnson. Guarded by Rogers. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Budinger. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Wizards leading by 23. There's the pass to Williamson. Here's the kid. Nene, the screen. Down low. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Lambert, defended by Williamson. Clock at 6. Passes it to Lambert. Lets it fly. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Whiteside's checked in for Maurice Speights. third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. There's the screen. Pass to the kid. Now the pass to Williamson. 5 to shoot. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That's just a case of two teammates. Working perfectly together, one setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Lambert. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot denied. That free throw good from Lambert. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
He feeds it to Buttinger. This one for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's Washington. They're on a 13-5 run here. Outside for Nene. Here's Everett. Tries again. Goes up again. And it's Nene getting it to go in.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Lambert, the pass to Buttinger. Miami no good on that time either.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
It's off his foot. And the refs whistling a kick ball. The Heat making a switch here. Thorpe's checked in. To the inside. Rogers powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Dishes it to Whiteside. Nene on him. Baseline try. Whiteside, good.
He typically may not contribute a lot, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have the ability to.
Here's the kid, covered by Thorpe. Pass to the kid.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. He passes to Williamson. His three-pointers off the mark. And Miami shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Thorpe, the pass to Lambert. Pass to Thorpe. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And Washington making a change here. Both free throws good from Lambert. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Right there! Get the perimeter!
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. And the pass to the kid. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And Thorpe pulls it down. And Miami shooting about 42% so far. Here's Potter and blocked. The Wizards have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. McCarty defended by Lambert. Passes it to the kid from past the arc. But they'll get another chance. The feed to Ariza. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot to stop the drought. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
Here's the kid. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one.
That win put your team up 3-0 and on the verge of moving on to the next round. How do you feel right now? Is a sweep on your mind?
悠游卡、iCash 等等，我们先立即补货。
速やかに片付けましょう。そこです。ついてこられますか？無駄なあがきです。逃げられるとでも？これで終わり。いけますわ。まだまだ諦めなさい。憔悴ですね。なかなか良さそう。憔悴ですね。はっ、使えるものはありませんか？進みましょう。ここからなら神速果敢。憔悴ですね。近道ですね。それぐらいいくらでも用意させ。憔悴ですね。一目瞭然。使えるものはありませんか？憔悴ですね。 憔悴ですね。世に任せよ。大帝を迎えるために天井を挑む。いでよ、そばにいてあげるわ。沈むのよ、水底へ。深淵で泳ぎなさい。深淵の先へ。深淵で泳ぎなさい。任せてください。進化も植物だって生きてるんです。大きなあれ兵士。これぐらいいくらでも用意させますよ。進みましょう。世に任せよ。いでよ、影と舞い踊る。甘くなる光よ。ここからなら世に任せよ。いでよ、海に帰れ。任せてください。こっちにお見せします。大丈夫、私は毒よ。深淵を飲 飲み込みなさい。深海に誘いましょう。深淵の先へ。深海に誘い海の時期兵士いでよ横島を取り払う。先へ花よ。進化をお見せします。そばにいてあげるわ。受け取りなさい。海のささやきを。深淵で泳ぎなさい。どうしよう。世に任せよ。重量流絶。虹に身を寄せ海帰れ。任せてください。進化をお見せします。沈むのよ水底へ。深淵で泳ぎなさい。深淵の先へ。あら失礼ね。あなた海に沈みたくなそばにいてあげるわ。兵士いでよ絶頂を挑む。あまたなる光よ。花よ。進化痛いよ。飛んでけ。深海に誘いましょう。深海に誘いましょう。深淵で毒よ。深淵を飲み込みなさい。深淵で泳ぎなさい。深海に誘いましょう。どうしよう。いでよさあ。なかなか良さそう。世に任せよ。ここからなら太平を迎えるために。これぐらいいくらでも用意させますよ。失礼。使えるものはありませんか？憔悴ですね。あ、失礼。憔悴ですね。これぐらいいくらでも用意させますよ。 ませんか？失礼。憔悴ですね。使えるものはありませんか？憔悴ですね。近道ですね。憔悴ですね。これぐらいいくらでも用意させますよ。なかなか良さそう。失礼。これぐらいいくらでも用意させますよ。進みましょう。 近道ですね。なかなか良さそう。失礼。使えるものはありませんか？少数ですね。任せてください。進化をお見せします。大きくなれ。大丈夫、私はここに。深海にいざない深淵の先へ。願えば手に入るものよ。あら、いいものがありそうね。探し物の方から。あら、いいものがありそうね。あなた、海に沈みたいのかしら。 六よ、深淵を飲み込みなさい一緒に泳ぎましょう。願えば手に入るものよ。急ぐ必要あるのかしら。あら、いいものがありそうね。あら、いいものがありそうね。探し物の方からいつも出てくるのよね。急ぐ必要あるのかしら。あなた、海に沈みたいのかしら。あら、いいものがありそうね。運がいいわね。